Testing, testing. Alright, we're all set to go. Okay. I think that's going to be the first save. I get my music started. Yo, Z, thank you, thank you. Let me know how the audio balance is. Good to see you. Here we go. Nice. TV time save. Let's see where this puts me. Well, technically I'm facing the wrong direction. So let's see if there's any other warp options, because I don't want to face the wrong direction if I can help it. And I'm pretty sure I can. We're on spring, and we start warping. Bah! Okay. That's the, Midna calling us a Baka warp. I do believe this is the right one. So we're gonna test it. We're going to turn on teleport, which means I should turn off frame advance, and then I'm going to go to memory, and I'm going to load whichever one it was. I don't remember. We're gonna guess here. See where it takes us. Okay. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. So that is 2895 by 9602 on the X and Z axis. 2895 by 9602. Now let's try warping. That is darn close. And it's so close that I think it's going to be good enough. So we are going to use that in order to make sure that Link is facing the correct direction when we boot up that save. So we're going to overwrite that because we don't want it. Up a little. Alright, I don't really like that. 2 bonks, even though I got the 1-framer, kind of cancels out. I'd rather get all 3, but I would accept failing the 1-framer and not bonking also. Ideal. Alright, well, that is certainly one of the scenarios. And that would be why a lot of people don't go for it. I learned it is called the Anno jump because Anarachus seems to have popularized it, and I got so busy talking that I forgot I was speedrunning. Isn't that cute? Okay, time to memory practice that. Let's start here. I don't really want to do a back hop there. I want to be doing a side hop. Yeah, I was gonna say that's scary. you. I was able to get that so cleanly a few times in a row. Doesn't seem to be working out for me anymore, so I should probably shift away from mashing. Oh. Oh. Not really what I meant to do. To mash start, but mashing A works well if I'm careful about my start placement. Yeah. Okay, let's try it for real. And we need the warp. Sorry about the plane noises. We need the warp to be ready to go, and we're going to do it. I don't think it's a plane, I think it's construction out there. Alright, I like that. I am now going to take a quick restroom break, and I'll be right back. Alright, I survived, and I'm back. And here we go. Let's see, so right now I need to remember what warp I was going to use. Oh, I remember. I was going to use warp number 2 right here. Oh, and I didn't actually practice cat jump like I was supposed to. I got distracted making the mem saves. Okay. Mem 15 is my number. That's cute. Okay. That makes perfect sense. Not sarcasm, actually. I think that was fair. That is also fair. Okay. Nice. 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 I think this playlist is a little crunchier than I'm feeling today, so I'm going to shift it. Do-do-do. Yes, yes. And I'm going to go instead over to... Yeah, let's do this instead.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, thank you, Horton.
You're in the mix with Horton. This is drum and bass. I hope you enjoy.
Yep. Meh. Mwah. Yep. Really? Huh? Should I be dash canceling into the cutscene with the hawk? I think maybe yes. Oh yeah, that made it easier. Oh my god, so much easier. Sure. Hmm. Ow. Yeah. Yeah, it's much harder if I miss that dash cancel. Alright, we're gonna try it. Kinda slow. Nice. That's a little better. Oh. I can live with that. Okay, but rather than jumping in, I should be saving and setting the warp point. Probably, yeah, let's say after I hit the roof, that's how I'll do it. Okay. The final roof, that is, not the purple shop roof. Just gotta make sure I can do a backup. Can is a strong word, but at least I got up. Seem to have thrown off my own rhythm a bit here. That's alright, good practice. There we go. Oh no, I picked the wrong one. Yeah, that's right. I was experimenting with the sword. Okay. Oh, no, not shop. It's shield house. There we go. Shield house warp 1. That's the correct one. Alright. More practice it is. I guess I have to make sure that it isn't a fluke. Oh no. we go. Yeah, we'll work on that in a minute. Alright, so there is 10 rupees in here, but none of it's free. I'm guessing it's not super reliable either. Maybe it is, but it's not really well placed. It's not along the path. There are better rupees to be found. Okay, so what I need to do now is I need to actually save this. So, gotta reboot. Memory card manager. Oh. And this will just take a couple of moments. Now I am saving and retitling this card. Hello, traffic noises, my goodness. Delete this. Yes. And now we move these files over. Good. And then make sure they are backed up. Done. And now we eject. There we go. Now we're back. And I boot this up. And we format. Slot B. And then we restore using the folder I just made, S and SSS, which means Sword and Shield Skip Skip for TP Glundo. We restore all, which should be 18. It is 18, that is good. I think I would like to start it with me walking in. Well, for consistency's sake, I should really start it in the area of Link's house. Holy shit, Russell. So, am I moving at all when I walk in here? Yes, I start with 4 speed, so we need to find the warp point, overworld, Ordon Village, outside Link's house. We're now looking for one that is going north with a speed of 4. Oh, and it's right there. Boom. Okay, so that's going to be our save location for the start of the next memory card, which we are now technically working on, kind of. So... well, let's try it. Okay, we're gonna figure out what's we can do here. That should be 17. Let's try what happens if I say 26. Too far? Okay. How about 20 even? How does that feel the same? Let's try. Interesting. Okay. Yo, Faison, good to see you. How you holding up? I'm just over here working on, you know, the goofiest mid jump in the game, as one does. You're so tired? Oh, I bet. How's the health holding up? How's the pizza treating you? Thank you, thank you. I'm doing okay. I'm also feeling quite tired. Got a lot of busy work going on with a musical that I picked up this week, so that'll be interesting. It opens tonight after yeah. But yeah, I've been in Tech Week. They called me in kind of last minute to try and help with a local high school musical. So it's been chaotic. I think they're doing good, but it's always kind of, I don't know. You know when you get called to a neighbor store to try and shift manage and everything's on fire? It's kind of like that. So it's fun to be doing music, but also, you know, it's still a job. It's still middle management. Let's see. I would love to not be destroyed by this jump. So I guess it's kind of feels like if you're too far, it doesn't work, and maybe if you're too close, it also doesn't work. Okay, yeah. It sure is always chaotic. That is the truth. Good luck with the musical. Helping with the musical is always chaotic. Yes, it is indeed. What? Oh, hey, I know. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, getting to the side of the pumpkin usually means it doesn't go bad. But I'm not sure it's possible to get, like, inside the pumpkins like that while also grabbing the ledge right away. That's too close. No, it wasn't too close. Interesting. I guess the angle matters a lot too. Okay. Oh, it wasn't always safe. Interesting. Alright, that doesn't feel too bad. We're gonna try it. Really? I was too far. I did not... I thought hitting that box worked, but I guess it only works if you hit the left side of the... or I guess the inside side of the box, if I want to be Wii inclusive. Which I do. Shout out Wii runners. Y'all are goats. And not like... not Howard kind of goats. You know what I mean? Pardon me, Russell. Pardon me, chicken. that save here before the load zone, because that makes the timing more accurate and fair, since it takes about 10 seconds to save. Yeah, that's gonna be right. Okay, now we go back. Good. We sure try to. Uh-oh. I don't know if that's gonna trigger it properly. Oh, good, it did. I love how in time that is. Right, I forgot to do the thing. Kind of feel like I should actually be going around my right shoulder to get a better angle, but maybe not. Probably not. Blech. Well, that was cute that I got to go straight ahead after that. Unusual. Aw. What? What's that? Not gonna worry about it. Certainly didn't save any time. Please. Yay. Mm. Alright, well that's the recovery, but I don't want to do the recovery in this context. I'm surprised that worked. I'm gonna be surprised if this works too. That feels really far forward. Alright, cool. Someday I won't bonk there. Not today, but someday. Just kidding, I'll work on it before doing the final run. Hi, Russell. Ooh! This memory card is short, but boy, it has some nasty stuff going on. You've got that cat jump up onto the roof. You've got the worst text midna jump in the shield house. And you've got Russell RNG, which isn't too bad actually. And then you've got the rooftops after sewers as well, which I'll be getting to momentarily, which has Anno jump and technically some frame perfect opportunities. Let's make sure that's locked in. That's fine. It's not locked in. Okay. Okay, that's more locked in. Let's get that warp queued back up, and now let's go mess up the Twilight Castle rooftop over and over again a little bit. See if we can't get this whole memory card down at once. Okay. Yeah. There's no way to really get that health back until later. And I don't need to lose that health, so I'd prefer to not have it on the save file. Because this is the one that ends up actually mattering. Please, holy... Okay. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Hmm? Oh my goodness. Go. A little slow, but not too bad.
Thank you for listening.
There we go. You're cooking. Nato, yay! Hi, how you doing? Oh my goodness. Alright, this is the one. Oh my god. Girl, you need a mouth guard. Holy shit. Oh, hi, Russell. Jesus Christ, dude. That RNG is the worst. That's okay. Everything else was good. Oh, jeez. But, oh, I biffed it at the end. No, we're trying again. Let me turn down the tunes a little bit. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. A little tired because the musical shenanigans. There we go. That seems good. A little tired, but enjoying playing some games. And, I gotta eventually, maybe the next hour, 45 minutes, I probably gotta go, like, run some laundry or something, so I have clothes for tonight. But not too bad. Sitting down is good for me. Oh, fuck. Aw, man. It's a reset for me. Yay, I got the one framer. Let's go. Ow. And then I bonked because I was too excited. And then I bonked again. Yeah, okay. Fluffy, hello. Oops, got distracted. There we go. Skill issue on my part, of course. Ah! Holy shit. Holy god. Oh god. Ah! I think so, Vuffy. Yeah, I think so. Enjoying my time. Working out a lot of challenging stuff here. Yeah, I bet, Mado. I'm sure. My goodness. But yeah, having a decent stream. This particular section of the game has a lot of very finicky challenges to it. And so... But I think... Oh god. I think I'm getting the hang of most of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not the direction I wanted you to go, but that's okay. Oh! Oh! Having a much better stream now that you and Mado are here. Happy to see you too. Let's go. Boom. Ah, ooh, it worked. That one makes me nervous every time. Wow. Okay, sure. Maybe I can get the one-framer this time. Oh, maybe I should say that more often. That is true. No, don't hit me. Oh, thank God they didn't hit me. Rut-row. Thank you. Playing well is very scary. It makes my palms sweat. And that's why I practice. Okay, that's that section. Here, oh God. That is so true, girly. Yes, you do need that. So this section that I'm in now is what we like to call sword and shield skip. The Bublin that I just passed, his name is Hugo, and glitch runners who aren't running 100% will enlist Hugo to help them escape a midna-text barrier to... One sec. A midna-text barrier to get into Faron Twilight without needing to do what I'm doing right now, which is collecting the Ordon sword and shield. Now, I can't do that because of it's a glitch, and 100% can't do that because you need to collect the Ordon the Ordon sword. What I can do, however, which you did just see me do the first part of it successfully and then jump into the water, unfortunately, is there is a midna-text jump, which occurs when you jump onto the purple roof of the shop where you buy the slingshot. Oops. Yeah, that's fine. And, it has been discovered. I learned it from Bewildebeest. I think he discovered it, but I'm not 100%. That by using that little funny-looking rock on the ground, you can, which is where you're supposed to start the midna jump from, at a very precise angle and speed you are, or at least relatively, let's call it, instead of very precise, let's call it very finicky. It's very finicky. You can get up to the roof without requiring a midna-text jump, which saves some amount of time. But it's hard. And What's funny is me messing up the last part instead of the first part and jumping in the water, because the last part is not nearly so hard as the first part, but that's how it goes sometimes, you know? So let's see if we got it this time. Eee. Ah, I didn't get the jump. That one was a little slow anyway, about 3 seconds slower than the last run, so I went ahead and reset anyway, because I'd like to practice getting that faster. Here we go. That sharp inhale was me almost hitting the block there. Oh, fuck. Oh, my Jesus. What the... It's fine. It was me almost hitting the block that if you bonk, you void out. And that's a reset for me. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. I'm already like 2 seconds behind. These birds are gonna hit me. For sure they're gonna hit me. Yeah. So yeah, this is it's less than 5 minutes, but within the first 20 minutes of the game, it is definitely the scariest 5 minutes. That's an interesting camera angle. I didn't like it. I don't mind losing 1 second-ish to not getting that one framer that allows me to skip over the mid-text and do a jump attack instead. I don't mind that. However, I do mind losing 2 seconds because I forgot to skip the cutscene. Not at the very beginning, anyway. Oh my god. Okay. Good to see you, Vuffy. Have a good... have a good lurk. And do sleep good. Asparagus. Oh jeez, oh jeez. Please don't. Balls. Woohoo! Please? Okay. Do I have a favorite soup? Oh no, oh no. Oh, I made it. Okay. Do I have a favorite soup? Oh, I bonk. I'm just trying to think of a soup that I can, like, feel like I get excited about. 'Cause, like... Oh, shoot. To be honest, soup doesn't really excite me all that much. Like, I always feel kind of hungry after. A lot of soups, a lot of, like, the good soups, I'm actually, like, kind of allergic to. Like, I can't have, like, clam chowder or anything seafood related. Oh, wow. That was fast. Even, like, weird ones like split-piece soup that I might otherwise enjoy kind of makes my mouth itch, so I can't have that. And then the cases where I get most excited about it is like almost feels unfair. Ooh, the one framer almost feels unfair. Like I like either like tomato soup or like roasted red pepper and tomato soup, but not really for the soup itself. It's more like I like the sandwich, how the sandwich complements the soup, you know, because I want to dip my grilled cheese sandwich into the tomato soup. Oops, I forgot to skip the cutscene. What about you, Vuffy? What do you have a favorite soup? Oh, Jesus. That's true. It is wonderful. It is wonderful. It feels like cheating to put that as my answer, but it is wonderful. Cause like tomato soup by itself, I would pretty much never be excited about, right? Give me a sec, chat. I gotta lock in for this. Oh my god. What the? Oh, that one stresses me out. Alright, I gotta stay locked in because this midna jump in the next room is really weird. I don't know if you've ever had the experience of trying to jump up from here and bonking on the wall instead of actually making it up, but it is a very common occurrence both casually and for speedrunners. It's kind of poorly coded. Holy heck. Okay, this is the one. I just need to not fumble the save at the very end like I did last time. And I hope I don't crash headfirst into Russell with very bad RNG. Okay, where is he? Where is he? Oh, thank goodness. And that. Is the save. Let's go. Let's make sure I warped to the right place. Wouldn't it be funny if I didn't? It would be pretty funny if I didn't. I have already done that today. Oh yeah, this is the right place. Yeehaw! We got it. We got it, chat. Okay. But just any soup with plenty of veggies and meat. Yeah, I feel that. Like, I could go for like a chili. A chili might get me excited. Make the grilled cheese in a waffle maker. Then you have holes for the soup. Well, see, the thing then is then I have to clean the waffle maker. And I don't like cleaning the waffle maker. Plus, okay, if you get the right kind of bread, and if you get like the right kind, like I like to have either butter or mayo on the outside. I know mayo might sound diabolical to some, but mayo actually like browns the outside of the grilled cheese really effectively. If you get that then the holes for the soup, so to speak, is the gluten itself, right? Like if you get a bread that's well made enough that the gluten lattice is still intact, then the soup just completely like absorbs into it, and you don't necessarily need to like have a hole for like scooping the chili like you want to have with waffles and syrup. But that's just my opinion. I do think it's a cool idea, but I would not want to clean my own waffle maker after making a grilled cheese in it. Okay, so this is the starting file for the next memory hole for the next memory card. I don't need this one. And we delete all the mem saves. Because they are saved elsewhere now. And then I make sure my music isn't about to run out. Oh yeah, we got a good 40 minutes left. It's probably about how long I'm thinking of streaming more. Something around there, because I like to get the mem saves for the next file after doing this step. Yeah, vibin'. What happens if I save right here? Load. Good. Hello again, Hugo. Goodbye, Hugo. I want to look at this trigger. Scene. Projection. No. Trigger. Aha. So it catches me here. Interesting. Huh? What is this trigger for? What's this trigger for? So, what's the fastest way? Theoretically... I guess it depends a little bit on which direction I take here. That seems fast. What about the other side? Is that faster? I think it is, just a hair, based on where I end up on the run cycle for Wolfie. Yes. Okay. Good to know. Oops. Here we go. That's a rock. That's a rock fact. Let's see what happens if I make a save right here. That's fine. Do I get teleported? Huh? Did he have invincibility frames? What's going on? Wait a second. Wait. Oops. Okay, yeah, it re-teleports me, even if I move. Okay. That doesn't feel fast. That feels better. That feels good enough to me. So then... do I get to have a good spawn point here? Kind of. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Then we start the Twilight. It was, wasn't it? Teleport me when? Let's see what happens if I save right here. Didn't count. Okay, fair enough. Oh my. What about this? Do I get to have a good save here? Huh? What? Oh, it did save it. It just didn't save my position. Well, that's exhausting. Do I care? Let's take a look. Let's take a look and find out if I care. What if I go right here instead? That is not where I was. Huh. Okay, we're gonna try something even stranger. I'm gonna see what the quest log does if I save directly after making the portal. Actually, that's fine. That's fine. Doesn't need to be fast. We're testing the quest log. Wah. Okay. Ow. Oh. "15th time's the charm." It's kind of better. It's still kind of goofy, but I guess it's kind of better. Huh. Okay, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Nice. Was that the right map button? It was not. Am I standing on a dig spot? Yes. Interesting. I save right here? Yeah, that seems... actually... There we go. That'll help me practice the text. Okay, these first two bugs are kind of... give me trouble. I won't lie. Okay, that's not so bad. I am not stepping further out enough. I was too far to the left. By angle of attack, I mean. Not far enough. Too soon. There we go, dingo. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at me go. Look at me log onto that pumpkin. Let's try it. Cool. Right. I don't know what that was, but I'm not going to complain too much. Can I make a save from inside here? Yeah. Why does that have me going forward? Interesting. Evidently, I need to step forward a bit then. And what happens if I make a save just right here? Will it work? It will not. Do I need that one? I don't really think I do. So I'm gonna run through this normally so that I can get a good save at the very end here. One that doesn't... Oh! No! Wait, is teleport on? Is that why I just voided? It's not. Interesting. Ow. Oh my goodness. It's closer than I think it is. is technically correct. The warps in this area are very strange. They kind of tend to just dump you into the middle of the mist, but here that's actually a desired outcome, funny enough. Because it takes it takes less time to void yourself out and then kill them before they dig than it does to dig them out of the ground. Fun little glitchless trick. If you're doing early Master Sword, then you just ignore them the first time and move on, because you'll come back later. You have to retrack Faron Twilight, so you don't pick up a lot more of the tiers because you can pick them up later. And all of that is because when you go over here, this is where early Master Sword happens, and it's not a trick I have practiced, but this guy's name is Jamal. And you can bring him over here. And then use that jump, which I did not do successfully, which is okay, because again, I have not practiced it before. And you will then be up here, which is pretty cool. And then you wander your way over here. Where the hell is it? Ah, you go over here, and you can do a little hop, skip, and a jump. It's very confusing to look at, but that is what happens, is they do a little hop, skip, and a jump and land pretty much here. And then you go through and get the Master Sword before you're even done with Faron Twilight. Now, what that unfortunately means is that they do not have this warp portal yet. So once you have the Master Sword and can transform at will and warp at will, you actually end up having to... well, I guess it won't let me do it until I either kill these guys or leave the area, which I'm not supposed to be able to do. So boom, they're dead. I've got the warp portal, but pretend I didn't do that. Oh, I guess I'm not allowed to warp. I didn't even notice that I wouldn't be allowed to warp. Once you have the Master Sword, it seems to unlock it just fine. And you warp back to South Faron, where we first killed those guys. Right over here. And then you have to go back up through here, and you can actually use the lantern as a human to traverse through this, which is kind of funny. And then you finish off the Twilight as normal if your route requires it, which not all of them do. But since I don't backtrack, it's faster to actually void out in Glitchless in the purple mist to get the bugs unburied. So that's cool. And that is all 20 of them. Let's see if I want to make any more decisions real quick. Let's see. I think that probably... see how long it takes to get to... Oops. I wanted the timer to be active. Let's see how long it takes me to get to Faron Twilight. Because I'm pretty sure Faron Twilight would allow me to do a save when I enter that is just... doesn't require me to do any of the warp location shenanigans, which I do prefer generally. I don't think it's going to take very long. In fact, maybe not quite long enough. Well... I mean, that wasn't good, but that's okay. We'll just pretend that that was 4 to 5 seconds faster than it was. Let's just get a loose idea of how long this memory card is as a whole before I make the call on this being too short of a section. That's fine. Please. Okay, with the understanding that it could be probably a full 30 seconds faster than that, I think the 1 minute segment is still too short. So I would like to then instead find the warp that best suits having just killed the South Faron messengers. Oh no, and now we get into the cutscenes. There's a lot of cutscenes that are secretly stored as warps here. Okay. What was, oops, what was this one again? I think I will make that the warp spot. Just go ahead and cut that quest log. Goofy, but that's fine. Okay. Good. Now we copy it over. find the next warp that we're going to want. And I do believe it's going to be around here. Overworld cave. Grottos, no. Faron Woods Cave, yes. Let's find out what they are. That's probably going to be the most useful. I think that's going to be it. Let's go ahead and make this last quest log, and that's going to be my last thing for today. Provided it goes clean enough that I'm satisfied with it relatively quickly. Otherwise, I might do it a different day. We'll see. Okay. Give it another go. Oops. Really? Yo, Pi. Good to see you, dude. You caught me on the very last leg of my journey today. Just trying to make one more clean save file. Good to see you, dude. Not much, man. Just relearning Faron Twilight. The routing so far is pretty normal. Nothing at this stage of the game really ends up differentiating itself from most any other routes, which is a little too bad, but for the most part, it's well. Just learning a lot of the... Oh, it worked. Learning a lot of the standard tricks. I mean, it kind of worked. These tiers are really far away. But yeah, it's going good. Going good. Got through one of the more tough memory cards today. And now I'm on another also kind of tough memory card. There's lots of tough stuff in the early game. But that's alright. Yeah, I turned a lot of it off because I kind of wanted to just get into making my new save files, and I knew that a lot of my bots and redeems were kind of behaving funky last time I was here, so I thought it was going to stop me from actually playing the game if I sweated about it too much, so I just kind of paused all that so I could just get back into streaming. And I've got a few people who are going to help me get that back up and running, and once I work up the brain cells to do it, maybe get a little less busy with work, I'll get all the cool stuff back up and running. That is so much faster. Give me the... Yay! And this is the save. Take a look, make sure it worked. Heck yeah, it worked. Okay, everybody. That is pretty much everything I was looking to do today. So, let me take a look at who we might have available to raid. How much time has this taken? I guess it depends on what you mean by this. Like, how long has it taken me to get to this particular point of the game, or how long did this particular memory card take? Hunting for a raid. Setting up saves. Well, so... This is my second time through. Pardon me. And the first time I did it, it was kind of on and off, but the last 3.5, maybe 4 months, I was pretty locked in, but it took 7 months in total to get all of the saves for the route that I'm working on, which is 100% glitchless, aka Glundo, and I'm using both of the glitchless rule sets to route. And there ended up being like 1,200 saves. It's probably going to be about the same, but this time I'm streaming the whole process so that I have video footage of the whole thing, and so that I can implement some of the stuff that I learned doing it the first time earlier on in the routing, because that's going to kind of change my process and hopefully make the saves cleaner and more usable for anybody else who might be interested. But yeah, okay. I forgot to look for raid people, so I'm doing that now. Yo, nice! Sneaking into the last minute, getting a strong one. Very good, very good. Search. Anybody playing Twilight Princess who is speedrunning specifically? Nobody that I really personally know. Let me check my following list. If it was like 4 months ago, that tracks, yeah. There was during the 4 months where I was, holy cow, sorry about the construction. But 4 months ago when I was, when I really decided to get locked in, I kind of just completely stopped streaming because I wanted to make sure I knew how to do the actual game. So now I'm back. And I have found that Squirrely Girly is gaming. So we're absolutely going to be raiding Squirrely. Let me just get her stream pulled up on my end so I can actually hear her when I raid over. And let me come up with some kind of goofy little raid message. We could do something kind of cheeky here. Let's see, what are her follower emotes? Maybe we can make the raid message from her following emotes. I betcha the heart is a follower emote, so we're gonna do that. Okay, go ahead and copy that, and it should work. It probably won't work over here if you aren't subscribed to Squirrely, but it should work in her chat. So we're going to do that. Here we go. Nice. Search. Do. Thanks so much for being here, everybody, and we are gonna go ahead and raid out. Bye-bye, everybody.